Hello everyone, welcome to the Polettirosa Homestead. Today I am outside in my canning kitchen and I am going to can some green beans. The last 2 days I've got a huge amount of green beans. 2 of these bags, and then this morning some more. So I thought today would be a good day to sit outside in the outdoor kitchen and just can some beans. So what do I need for canning beans? Well, you need a pressure canner. That is a must. You cannot water bath can. You need a funnel. You need your tongs to hold the glasses, the jars. You need a scoop. You need a debubbler. You need some white wine. Ooh, gosh, wine. You need some white distilled vinegar, 5% acidity. You need your canning jars. And most importantly, you need your coffee. I need my coffee. So today I thought I'm going to can beans. Instead of cutting them, I'm going to can them lengthwise. Just something different. And also because of a friend of mine who turned around and gave me some beans, made beans one night, and did them in a beef broth. It was fabulous. So I thought, let's turn around and can some beans that way. So it's a different variety. These are half-runner beans that I have. They're my husband and my favorite. I just got done ordering for the first time. I'm going to try something new next year. Other than I am going to do my half-runners. But I am going to try Dragon's Tongue. It's a white and red type of bean. And I am going to try yellow butter wax beans. Do you like that? Threw it up at you. Just for a variety, something different. We've been doing these beans for quite some time, the half runners. And then what I usually do is I usually cut it, but I should say I snap it. But like I said, I wanted to do something different today. How's everybody doing? It's kind of warm here today, but it is kind of on the cloudy side. That's why I figured I'd go out, get some beans. I've washed them all up. Make sure you wash them good. I turn around and once I get them in the house, after taking them off, harvesting them, I run some cold water in the sink and I kind of fill it up a little bit, and then I put some salt in the water, and that kills any kind of bugs or anything like that. Beans are one of the simplest things that you can can. They're very easy. It is pressure canning, and I know a lot of people are scared of it, but really don't be scared of it. In the very, very beginning I was, and thank God we had a neighbor down the road that turned around and came over and really showed me the ins and outs of pressure canning. If you just take your time and follow either the ball canning book or any one of the dehydration sites that are approved. Dehydration. I have been doing so much dehydrating of herbs that it seems like that's the only vocabulary I have anymore is dehydration. If you follow the ball canning book, or there's other sites out there to go to look at. If you follow those directions and you just make sure that your canner is in good shape, your canner will last forever and ever. There is no reason to turn around and go out and buy a new canner. So many people have canners for sale. And if you take care of your canner, it will last you forever. It will last you generations and generations. So whatever you do, don't go out and buy a brand new canner. Unless you're buying like an All-American, or because you want to change the canner that you have to an All-American can or something different. They're so expensive, but people love them. So there's no reason to go out and buy a brand new canner. I hope everybody's been enjoying the videos. And what I'm going to do is I will be right back. As soon as I get a bunch of these done and I fill up a couple jars and I show you what it looks like, I'll be back and we'll go on to the next phase. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm back again. So that's one jar full. Okay? And basically all I do is I take the jar like this, grab a bunch of beans and put them inside. And you try to fill up as much as possible, because believe me, you don't want a lot of jars. And just keep on shoving them inside. And then behind me, I don't know if you could see, but I have got a kettle going, not a kettle, I've got a big pot, stock pot going in back of me. And it's got hot water in it with beef broth. And basically what I'll do is I'll ladle the beef broth up until that first jar rim. And that leaves a 1-inch headspace. And that's what you need for canning, is a 1-inch headspace. So I just wanted to show you what one of the jars looks like that, without the broth in it. And once I get done doing, I think 7 of these, I think 7 fit in my canner, I'll bring you back and I'll show you putting the broth inside and then putting it inside the canner. Okay, see you in a little bit. Well, I'm back again, and this is just what I'm looking at. This is what's called my rock garden. Just thought I'd show you what I'm looking at as I'm doing this. Okay, so I have my jars here. They're all nice and clean and sterilized. My beans are inside, and I have a pot right here that has my beef broth in. And I've got my funnel, and I've my scoop and my funnel. So basically all you do then is fill up your jars. Remember, like I said, you fill it up to that 1-inch spot. And that's the first one. I move the funnel over to the next jar. Then you need a piece of paper towel or cloth, whatever. Some white apple cider vinegar, white distilled vinegar. And wipe off your jar rims really good. This is so that you get a really good seal on your jars. Take your lids, put a lid up on top, screw it, and 1 oomph. And that's it. That is your jar for canning. Okie doke, I'm going to get the next 7 done, and then we'll be back. One of the things I forgot to tell you is debubbling. And I went back and debubbled the ones that I just did. But you want to take something rubbery, nothing metal. And all you want to do is you want to take it and go down near the bottom. What you're doing is taking out any air bubbles that may have formed on the bottom. And then at that time, if you need to add more juice, push it down. Yes, I am sticking my fingers in. I did clean myself all up, so I'm good in that respect. But just make sure that you debubble and get any bubbles that may have formed at the bottom of the jar. Okie doke. and I've got 2 more to finish. Okay, be right back. Okay, I'm on my last jar here that I'm just filling up. I do not put salt in mine because with the beef broth it already has the salt because I use beef bouillon. Okay, make sure you go in, do your debubbling like I forgot before. Make sure you wipe your rims up really good. Cap on and spin and finger tight, okay? Then make sure you take your and put it into the canner. Okay, they're all in the canner right now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the top on it and I'm gonna wait for it to vent. Steam comes out. Then I'll set a timer for 10 minutes and then I'll put the jiggler on top. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, friends, and this is the ending result. Plus, I've got 4 more in the canner. So that was a great day. And don't they look absolutely beautiful? Please, if you have any questions, comments, please leave them below. If you haven't yet subscribed, I hope you'll hit the thumbs up. And I hope you'll subscribe to my page. Again, welcome to the Polettirosa Homestead, and I look forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye-bye.